Hey, what's up everyone? This is C Good. Thank you for joining in because I'm going to share with you my best albums of June 2025. So this past month of June 2025, there were spectacular albums that came out with new releases. I mean, these are bands that release brand new material, and these are the albums that I have been listening to and enjoying the most for the month of June. And please let me know what albums that you have been listening to that were released this past month, because I definitely don't want to miss out on good music. Alright then, enough of me talking, let's get right into it. The first band that I want to mention is called Remaining Mourth with their new album, Before the Years. Alright, so I think this is an outstanding black gaze, shoegaze post-rock album. I think this is more signified as black gaze, although there are no lyrics in here, and I think it's just considered black gaze because of the blast beats. You hear the intense drumming, a lot of popping snare to it, the cool blast beats, and I've never heard so many like post-rock riffs that are very like echoey and twangy, sound very distant, and kind of canceled out in a cool way. I think this is a unique and remarkable album, and in my opinion, might be one of the best black gaze albums of the years. So look out, Death Heaven. But if you have not heard this album yet, check it out because it's awesome. Next band I want to mention is called Farewell Stargazer with their self-titled album. Alright, so I have somewhat another shoegaze, black gaze album for you, or band. I know this album is a bit more slower, more glazy, and it has a lot of like the post-hardcore feel to it. If you like nothing, sadness, maybe a little bit of slow dive, then you might like this album. I think it's very dreamy. It sounds very beautiful. You could definitely get lost to it if you're like looking up in the stars, or if you have your bedroom light off. It sounds pretty cool. It's amazing. And if you have not heard this album yet, check it out because it's pretty cool. Next band I want to mention is called Dead Butterflies with their album Heat Death of the Universe. This album and band, in my opinion, came out of nowhere. Like, this is a badass screamo, post-hardcore, somewhat of emo-core, I guess you could say. It definitely brings back that vibe of emo post-hardcore or screamo from the early 2000s. Like, if you like the electronic sound, that sounds similar to Sky Eats Airplane, and I guess like some vocals that sounds a little bit like Hawthorne Heights and Finch, and you just have your straight up screamo vocals, which is outstanding, the raw organic sound of it, then you're going to enjoy this album. Like, it has a lot of killer riffs, it's very fucking catchy as hell, it's badass, and if you have not heard this album, check it out because you're missing out. Next band I want to mention is called Draugveil with their album Cruel World of Dreams and Fear. This is a atmospheric, raw black metal band, and like the whole controversy about this album is that it's like AI created, and if you look at the album cover, it looks pretty fucking gnarly in my opinion, and it's more of like a pop design or a pop album cover. And although people are saying that this might be AI created, like AI created the fucking music, but I don't believe in that bullshit. There's more to the story. Look it up on the internet. Although, this is a badass black metal album. I love all the guitar riffs in here that are fucking killer. The raw, growl, raspy black metal vocals are fucking badass. I love the sound to it, very disdain, and you know, some of the sound can be a little bit canceled out as well too, which just sounds pretty cool. That makes it in that raw, organic black metal way. And the blast beats, like the melody to these riffs and with the drumming to it, sounds pretty fucking cool. Like, I just love how everything comes together at the right time. And if you have not heard this album because due to the album cover, then you're fucking missing out. Next band I want to mention is called Autumn Nostalgie with the new album Metanoia. This is a outstanding post-atmospheric black metal band. I mean, the riffs are fucking cool as hell. A lot of these lead guitars sounds like post-rock, although it comes in badass like Alcest or any kind of post-metal band. And I think it's just a good fucking album. It's going to be very hard for me to explain this album because I've never heard anything like this. But it's kick-ass. It's going to be up there for my end of the year list. And there's nothing like it. And if you've not heard this cool post-atmospheric black metal band, then you need to check it out because it's outstanding. Next band I want to mention is called Putrescent with their album Darkness Embrace. This is how I love my death metal. It's brutal, suffocating, it's fucking hard, heavy, gruesome, fat, nasty with those cool bass and guitar riffs. And I just love how everything sounds like it's on fire. The blast beats are intense. The vocals are nice with those death metal vocals, and you can't get any better than death metal album than this. And I know this might be up there with my death metal albums, even though I don't listen to too much death metal because I haven't been aiming or haven't found any. But if you know any cool death metal albums for the year, please send them my way because I'll have to listen to them. But if you have not heard this album, check it out because it's fucking gnarly. Next band I want to mention is called DODSFIXERING with their album Fields and Trees. So this is like a shoegaze, post-hardcore, a little bit of black gaze. It's a cool fucking album. Everything sounds great about it. It has like a good rock feel to it. Mostly post-hardcore too in that shoegaze way because I feel like there's a lot of bands who are shoegaze and they're integrating with post-hardcore. But this is more of an underground vibe to it. Like it's has a nice heavy tone to it, has a good pace within like shoegaze and post-hardcore, and I think this album is better compared to all these other shoegaze post-hardcore bands. But if you have not heard this album, check it out because it's pretty fucking cool. Next band I want to mention is called Valdrin with their album Apex Violator. This is some killer black metal here. Like, I thought this was going to be more of an atmospheric black metal band compared to their 2023 album, but this one is fucking harsh, it's heavy, it has some nasty guitar riffs, and to me this is like very dark black metal in a somewhat metalcore way. I get that metalcore vibe because everything is just so bone crushing, and the vocals are just nice and gnarly and raspy and fucking intense. And the drumming is just like fucking good. So if you have not heard this album and if you want to hear a good black metal album, check this band out because you won't be disappointed. Next band I want to mention is called Cryptopsy with their new album Insatiable Violence. So we all know that these are some legendary tech death, brutal death metal band, and this album's fucking killer. Like, I've heard a few of their albums. I haven't dug too deep into the discography. I probably should, but this one sounds really good. I think I enjoy it compared to the last one, which came out in 2023, and it's fucking heavy. The blast beats are fucking fast. It might be hard to keep up to if you're used to like slower death metal, although this is an outstanding tech death metal album, and I do get some vibes like metalcore because I have breakdowns in here and they have that similar vocals, but beyond that I'm not too fond of metalcore anymore. This is just a badass fucking death metal album. It's intense, it's fast, it's bone crushing, it's gonna make you feel fucking badass, and if you have not heard this album, check it out because you're missing out. So last band I want to mention, don't judge me, but it's Turnstile with their new album Never Enough. Yeah, so back in 2021, I did enjoy the Glow On album, which was like ranked number 9 for me of that year. And I just had to listen to it, and I thought this album was very catchy. And I'm not going to explain too much about this album, because if you know Turnstile, you know how they do. I feel like they're aiming more towards a poppy side, shoegaze, a lot of glazy sounds. And hey, they sound pretty good. I'm not going to hate on that. I give them credit for that. I think a lot of the tracks are pretty cool, and they bring a different vibe to the hardcore scene. It may not be pierced to hardcore, but I think it's pretty cool. And let's just say this: it won't be my top 10 end of year list, so it's not that crazy good. But I listened to a good amount this past month, so I had to share it. And if you have not heard this Turnstile album, check it out because it's pretty groovy. Alright, so that's it for me. Those are the albums that I listened to and enjoyed the most for June 2025. And if you would like to share your favorite albums of the month, please let me know, because I like to know what you listen to, and I definitely don't want to miss out on good music in case I did miss on any albums. I have nothing else to talk about, and I'm not too sure when I'm going to release my next video, but until then, take care, be safe, and peace.